Can I get Squadron Leader Adam Waudby up here? I think he's come so far from across the other side of the globe. I think it's worthy of him saying a few words, don't you? Good luck with getting across the obstacle course. There we go. Squadron Leader Adam Waudby, thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
So, hey up, or as I believe it said here, g'day, as I've been taught all this week. First of all, thank you so much to Ben, his wonderful team of staff and cadets for an absolutely fantastic week. I'm sure you agree, fantastic concert. These are a brilliant bunch, and I'm not going to repeat what I said earlier, but the amount of hard work that goes into this is absolutely incredible, and that's from the staff and the cadets. Just wanted to praise the cadets. To pull off a concert like this, teamwork's needed, confidence, self-confidence, and such incredibly hard work. All fantastic qualities of life, and these cadets absolutely are full of it. Can you tell I'm making this up on the spot, more or less? Australia has been absolutely so welcoming, and I'm going to return home with so many good memories and stories to tell of your country and of its wonderful people. I'm really pleased this week we've managed to video call some of my squadrons in the United Kingdom on 3 occasions, so about 20-25 of these guys have spoken to my cadets back at home. Cadets are the same across the globe, which is absolutely brilliant. The badges are different, the uniforms. Cadets love talking about badges and uniforms. Snakes and spiders, popular topic. And these guys were telling all the UK cadets about the very real threat that drop bears present. Touch wood, I've not seen a drop bear yet, but hopefully I'll escape Australia by Wednesday without finding one. But that's really good to break down those barriers, and we're looking at how we can maybe cement this going forward and to get the guys to bring everybody together. Speaking of bringing people together, music, it really does unite people. It's always said it's universal language, and I've very much felt that this week. The band can only be described as a family, and I feel really honoured to have found a new family. 10,500 miles, that's 17,000 kilometres for you lot using the wrong measurements, away from home. And I feel honoured to have found a new family that seems to have adopted me as their slightly crazy Yorkshireman. And I think proving the family comment is the number of ex-cadets that have returned to play tonight shows just how much music unites and builds that scale of family. So music in the UK Cadet Forces, we've been really constrained and we're really challenged at the moment. Our country was affected really badly by the COVID-19 pandemic. And with the current international events happening that are keeping defence busy and diverting attention elsewhere, shall we say. I'm really sad my band didn't survive COVID, so I had some really wonderful memories with 344 when I was running a band similar over on the other side of the world. But I'm so glad that 344 has weathered the storm through their immense hard work, and it continues to do what it does, and it does it very, very well. I hope it continues to receive excellent support both from the AAFC and the Royal Australian Air Force to continue to grow and thrive and continue to provide such good opportunities to the young people of Australia. So before I make a presentation, I've had the honour of working both with the strings this week and also quite a lot with the percussion. I've been on tambourine a little bit earlier tonight, which was a new experience for me. So I believe Ben made a bit of a joke at the expense of my percussion section, so I think it's only fair reply on behalf of the percussionists. So how many trumpet players does it take to change a light bulb? Just the one, but they'll do it far too loudly. So everywhere I go, I carry my Yorkshire flag. I proudly fly the white rose of Yorkshire. It's happily hung at the back of the band room all week. John shivered a few times, but it has been there. Yep, look at that. Beauty divine and all that. So on behalf of the United Kingdom and Yorkshire and my previous band, I'd like to present this to Ben and 344 Musicians Flight as a mark of our friendship and to say thank you for what an excellent week it's been. So if I can ask Ben, who's behind me, to come up.
All right, I think that deserves a right of reply from the master, the founder, a gentleman, a glorious trumpeter. Well,
Not this week.
Not this week. The man responsible for the whole shebang, the commanding officer, please welcome Flight Lieutenant Simon to the lectern to say a few words.
Good evening to our distinguished guests, 344 Flight alumni, cadets, families, friends, and those joining us via the live stream. It's a genuine pleasure to stand up here in front of you as we celebrate a remarkable milestone, 10 years of 344 Musicians Flight. It's hard to believe that what began as a bold idea in 2015 has grown into one of the largest and most dynamic musical units in the Australian Defence Force Cadets. Over the past decade, the world has witnessed some extraordinary events. Yet all through this, our band has not only endured, it's thrived. 344 Flight has continued to grow, evolve and inspire, offering cadets experiences they may never have imagined. This band has become more than just a musical ensemble. It's a place of connection, of growth and shared purpose, and tonight we celebrate not just what we've achieved, but the people who've made it all possible. We're incredibly fortunate to share a close, enduring relationship with the Australian Army Cadet Band Sydney, led by a very good friend of mine, Captain AAFC Russell Morrell, who we all come to affectionately know as Green Boss. Since 2017, Green Boss and his cadets have attended every single course we've held, and their presence has enriched our experience in ways that are hard to quantify. The camaraderie, shared learning and mutual respect between our units have created something truly special, something we never take for granted. And I'm very happy to say that in 2025, we also welcomed new members of our family from the Australian Naval Cadets. Music within the Australian Defence Force Cadets continues to grow, and it's exciting to witness this. In the AAFC, we now have musical units in 6 of the 8 wings, with drum corps thriving in many squadrons. The momentum is building, and we're proud to see strong ensembles emerging across the country, including a vibrant marching and the first rock band in 4-wing Victoria. I'd just like to take this moment to quickly acknowledge Flight Lieutenant Linda Bridge, former commander of the 2-wing band and one of the driving forces behind the 4-wing band. Linda staffed our very first course back in 2015, and she's been an incredible mentor to me since we first crossed paths in 2013. Her guidance, wisdom and unwavering support have shaped not only my journey, but the direction of our musical program as a whole. People often congratulate me on how well our ensembles perform, and while I'm deeply honoured by these words, I always remind them that I'm just one part of a much larger picture. I may have the privilege of leading this diverse and passionate team, but any success we've achieved is a direct result of the dedication, talent and hard work of every single cadet and staff member involved. It's a collective effort, and I'm humbled every day to be part of it. To my incredible core staff, thank you. Your dedication, professionalism and unwavering support throughout this course over the many years before it has been nothing short of extraordinary. You've shaped experiences, nurtured cadets, and upheld the values that make our flight so special. And I'm deeply grateful for your hard work, your heart, and the countless hours you've given to make each moment count. Now, I've made a few notes because I always forget someone to thank. It always happens. So I've just made a few notes that of people that have been instrumental, pun intended, to the success of our flight. Squadron Leader John Buckley. John. Since joining us on our second course in 2015, John has become an irreplaceable pillar in our band's identity and success. Currently serving as Principal Musical Director, he brings not only exceptional music expertise, but a rare and infectious energy that transforms every rehearsal into something memorable. John's directing style is truly one of a kind. We've seen it here tonight. Equal parts engaging, uplifting, and effective. His ability to connect with our cadets, regardless of their experience level, is nothing short of remarkable. Under his guidance, young musicians don't learn, they flourish. His rehearsals are filled with laughter, learning, and a sense of purpose that inspires cadets to push themselves and grow both musically and personally. And everybody loves Squadron Leader Storytime. The results speak for themselves. Our achievements as a performing ensemble, whether on parade grounds, concert stages, or national events, are a direct reflection of John's unwavering dedication and skill. But John isn't just our Principal Music Director. He's the heartbeat of our musical journey. Whew. I didn't even cry at my wedding. His legacy is etched into every note we play. We are endlessly grateful for the passion, humour and brilliance he brings to our band. So thank you, sir. I promised I'd hold it together. Well, oops. Okay, Squadron Leader Georgia Brooke. Georgia. Georgia has been a cornerstone of our band since its inception, joining us on our very first course back in 2015. From that moment on, she has been nothing short of indispensable. Her unwavering commitment, tireless energy and can-do attitude have made her the kind of team member every organisation dreams of having. 3 Wing HQ certainly knows how lucky they are. Whether it's stepping up to lead a project, lending a hand behind the scenes or championing the band in the wider community, Georgia approaches every task with enthusiasm and professionalism. She's the first to volunteer, last to leave, and always finds time to uplift others along her way. But perhaps what I admire most is her ability to keep me grounded. Georgia has never hesitated to give me a firm but fair no when I floated one of my more outlandish, off-the-wall ideas, and believe me, this has happened many times. But her honesty, paired with a great sense of humour, has kept our band not only running smoothly, but thriving. Thank you, Georgia. Mr. Paul Hughes, former officer commanding 3 Wing. As we've heard it, Paul was the man who first recognised the potential, not just the idea in forming the band, but in me personally. That early belief has laid the foundation for what we've built since. From the very beginning, Paul has been one of our most steadfast supporters, championing the band's growth and helping us find our place within the wider community. It was Paul who forged the vital connection between 344 Flight and the Cumberland RSL sub-branch, a partnership that continues to enrich both organisations to this day. His vision, encouragement and trust have played a pivotal role in shaping our journey. Paul, thank you for the opportunity, the belief and the backing. I hope you've lived up to your expectations and perhaps even exceeded them. Speaking of the Cumberland RSL sub-branch, I want to take a moment again to express our heartfelt appreciation for their unwavering and long-standing support of our flight. Since the very beginning, the RSL has been a true partner in our journey, believing in our vision, backing us in ways that have made a profound difference. Their generosity has enabled us to purchase essential equipment, items that were not just helpful, but absolutely critical in getting the band off the ground. Without this early support, the idea of forming the band might just have remained that, an idea. But thanks to the RSL, this has become a reality. We're deeply grateful to their belief in us, their investment in our cadets, and their continued commitment to fostering our community and creating these opportunities. Their support has helped shape who we are today, and we are very proud to carry that legacy forward with every note we play. The current and previous 3 Wing senior leadership teams and our Air Force liaison officers, sir, and your teams, your continued support and encouragement has been instrumental, again an intended pun, in our growth and success. From strategic guidance, everyday backing, your belief in what we do has helped music flourish within 3 Wing, transforming it into the vibrant and valued part of our culture. Thank you for your leadership. Our cadets have been given amazing opportunities to thrive, perform and represent the wing with pride. The presence of music within 3 Wing is stronger than ever, and that's a direct reflection of your commitment of nurturing our creativity, discipline and teamwork through the arts. We're deeply grateful for everything you have done and continue to do to help us grow, so thank you. To the cadets, past and present, I want to extend my deepest thanks to you all individually. You choose to give up your school holidays, not once, but several times a year, to be here. That choice speaks volumes. You don't have to do it, but you do. It's your dedication, not just to your own growth, but to your peers, your flight, and the music that we create together that makes everything we do possible. We do this because we love it. And there's something truly special about coming together, working hard and making music as a team. But every time a course ends, there is that bittersweet moment because we go back to regular life, which means stepping away from the joy of spending our days side by side, rehearsing, laughing, building something bigger than ourselves. Your commitment is the heartbeat of this band, and I'm eternally grateful to be part of it. There is one person I do need to thank above all others, and that's my beautiful wife, Mia. While Mia may not hold a formal role in the AAFC, she's been part of this band's story since well before the first downbeat. She's heard every tale, knows every cadet by name through my stories, and has met most of the staff during our travels around the state. In many ways, she's been the silent rhythm behind the scenes. Her patience is extraordinary. She's endured my endless stream of ideas, the late night phone calls, the constant, very constant emails, and frequent trips away from home, all with grace, humour and unwavering support. Mia has given me the space to pursue something I love deeply, and I know that without her, none of this would be possible. To stand here tonight, nearly there. To stand here tonight surrounded by both current and former members of 344 Musicians Flight is a privilege beyond words, although I still shudder when I have a look over and see Joseph Darby. This evening is not just a celebration, it's a testament to the enduring spirit of our flight. I'm deeply moved that so many of you have returned to share it with us. Your presence reminds us that while time may pass, roles may change, the music, the memories and the camaraderie built together remains timeless. The past decade has taught me more than I ever imagined. It's taught me patience, the power of perseverance, the importance of dreaming big, thanks Paul, even when the answer seems to be no. But above all, it's taught me to never underestimate these incredible young people you see in front of you. Yes, they're teenagers, but when they pick up those instruments, they play with skill, passion and discipline of seasoned professionals. No matter how complex the music, no matter how high the bar is set, they rise to the challenge again and again. Their commitment, their courage and camaraderie, again, is the heartbeat of 344 Flight. So, to all our cadets and staff, past and present, congratulations. 10 years of 344 is not just an achievement, it's a legacy. And if the past decade is anything to go by, the next 10 will be nothing short of extraordinary. Can't wait to see where we go from here, and I'm honoured to be on this journey with you. Thank you.